Hey you! Yes, you! Right there in the black reflection. Are you a stupid dumb baby but want to play Avatar: The Last Airbender in Minecraft?
Yes.
Well, I know how, and there's a lot of people who also want to know how. This is referencing a video I made back in June. Basically, they took the plugin Project Core, which is pretty much Avatar: The Last Airbender in Minecraft, and this just teaches you how to install it. So if you haven't seen the video, you should definitely check it out before watching this one, and then maybe come back to it if you're interested. Also, consider subscribing if you like content like this. Okay, bye. So there's 3 pretty easy basic options that you can go with. The first one would be to just join a Minecraft server like Fanaticraft and Mystic Empire. You don't have to install anything, but the problem with those is that you might find out that you don't have that much freedom. A lot of times you have to pay just for sub-elements, like blood bending or ice bending if you're a water bender, and normally you can just get those free. So what I would do, the second option, would be to get a free server Minecraft hosting website. Some I use are Minehut, Aternos, Server.pro. They all make it really accessible and easy for you, and I would recommend them. Basically, all you have to do on these servers is you just have to make an account on them, and then it'll show you to the server console screen. They all pretty much work the same way. There'll be a little section called plugins, as shown on the screen, and you can just look up. The plugin that I use is called Project Core. I don't really think there's one called Avatar, so make sure you look up Project Core, and basically it'll come up, and you just hit install, and it's really that easy. If you're on Aternos, you have to go to software. You have to make sure you're using like Spidget. You have to make sure you're on the right kind of software. But Minehut and Server.pro saying they won't even have that problem. And there's other ones too. If you plan on using that, if you plan on using a different server hosting website, there's like a lot of them. I just named 3 of them. And there's also Jedcore. Servers like Mystic Empire and Fanaticraft, which I just keep mentioning, they also use Jedcore with it. It just basically adds moves to the already moves that are in Project Core. Some free server hosting websites don't have Jedcore, but others do. Finally, the last option that I think is really just the worst and hardest, it's you make your own server, and then you would have to find a tutorial, because I don't really know how to make your own server, and you'd have to then go to the Project Core website. You would have to go download the plugin. You would have to drag it into your plugins file for the server that you made, and it's really complicated, and you probably have to find a tutorial on it, because I don't really know. But if you really want to do that, you could. Okay. I would recommend the second option though, or the first option if you don't really care that much and just want to play with people. If you just want to play with people, then I would recommend the first option. And if you already know what element you want to go to, then really you could just play on the first option which is just Mystic Empire and Fanaticraft. Okay, I know this was a lot, but hopefully this helped.